So I have come and to share about more information. What is the picture of our New Jerusalem look like? And we are going to see the picture of New Jerusalem. What does the New Jerusalem picture look like? We see Jerusalem. It's a place. Jerusalem is talking about place, and it is also Jerusalem is a new city, and we see it is a new Jerusalem. I'm reading from Revelation, and in Revelation 3, and it mentioned, I will write on him the name of my God and the name of the city of my God, the New Jerusalem, which comes down out of heaven from my God, and I will write on him my new name. It says about writing a new name. It is writing a new name. And it's Jerusalem is talking about ascending. It is saying um, it's saying that it is ascending from heaven. It's coming down from heaven. Descending from heaven is coming down from heaven. And that is a new Jerusalem. So here it is also said that in verse I will read 10. And it said, Behold, I'm coming quickly. Hold fast what you have, that no one may take your crown. He who overcomes, I will make him a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go out no more. I will write on him the name of my God. Here we're looking at Jerusalem, and we are looking at, he's talking about a new name, and he's talking about New Jerusalem. And then if I take it further, this message, it is now speaking about New Jerusalem, and New Jerusalem is a city, as I have already mentioned. And then I'm reading from Revelation, and in Revelation 21, he said, Now I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away. Also there was no more sea. Then I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and shall be his people. God himself will be with them, and be they God. This is the New Jerusalem we are looking at. New Jerusalem, it is a city we are looking at. New Jerusalem is a definition, is talking about the bride adorned for her husband. That is the bride that is talking about Jesus' bride. And then we are looking at, as we are looking, and in verse 9, it says the New Jerusalem. It's a, it is then one of the seven angels who had the seven bowls filled with the seven last plague came to me and talked with me, saying, Come, I will show you the bride, the Lamb's wife. Now, here it is talking about the angel is now showing them and telling them, I will show you the groom's bride. I will show you the bride, the Lamb's wife. Here, the New Jerusalem represent the bride, the Lamb's wife. So New Jerusalem is it's New Jerusalem. It is the New Jerusalem is describing the bride's wife, the Lamb's wife, which is the bride. So we are looking here, New Jerusalem, and he's talking about New Jerusalem, bride. It is the Lamb's wife. So here, when we're looking at Jerusalem, what is this New Jerusalem picture look like? What is the definition? And what are we looking in New Jerusalem? What is the picture look like? And then, as we are reading, and it's saying the New Jerusalem, and it is who is this New Jerusalem for? So, first of all, we are looking New Jerusalem. It is the faithful, because the one who is faithful, it is a faithful. So, we are also looking at the faithful, because Jerusalem is a faithful. So, a faithful Jerusalem we are looking at. And who is this faithful Jerusalem? The one who is faithful. And the faithful, Hebrews talking about, what is faithfulness? And it's saying, faithfulness comes from a place of trust and loyalty. That is in Hebrew we are looking at. And that is verse 1 and verse 11 and 1 says, now faith is a confidence in what we hope and hope for an assurance about what we do not see. It is one thing to be simply believe in him, but another to be faithful to him. So now there is two things faith is talking about. It's saying faith is faith is to believe, and there is another faith is to be faithful in him, and that is Jesus mentioned that abide in me and I abide in you. Be faithful with me and I be faithful with you. And that's what he's talking about, being faithful. Now, faithful bride is the one that is a New Jerusalem, because that's what we are going to look in when we see in a Revelation, and it is talking about the faithful. And faithful is also, we are going to see that faithful in in Timothy. Paul is explaining to Paul is talking to he's talking to his younger the disciple who is that is Timothy, and he's talking to him, and he's telling him about the faithful. As we are looking, faithful mean loyalty, and that is in a faithful manner with good faith. So there's so many definition we can we look at it, and the definition is to be faithful means to be trustworthy. It is like trusting in what you have, what is bestowed upon you. It is to be faithful in that, and that's what he's talking about. This Paul is talking to his young, disciples who was following. That is Timothy, and he said to him that be faithful. And he's saying to him, be faithful. What is entrusted in you. Looking at faithfulness, looking at Jerusalem, and why it is mixing up, because the one who is faithful and that is trusted, is faithful. It's a new Jerusalem picture. Faithful, it is a new Jerusalem picture, because the faithful will receive. Let me just read it from Matthew chapter 24. And he said, the faithful servant and the faithful servant. So we are going to look 24:45. Who then is a faithful and wise servant whom his master made ruler over his household to give them food in due season? Blessed is that servant whom his master when he comes will find so doing. Assuredly, and then he carry on, and then he said, assuredly I say to you that he will make him ruler over all his goods. So it is a blessing that we are looking at. It is a blessing. So he said, those who will be faithful, and then he will entrust him and give him more because he find him